Hello, Mishpacha, it's Courtney, America's Jewish Mother. Welcome back to my channel. I am here today with my February TBR and an announcement for a read-along because it is my dear friend Lindsey of Lindsey's Book Life. It is her birthday today. So in honor and celebration of Lindsey's birthday, I am announcing the Lindsey Readathon in the month of February. And it's very easy. It really only has 3 prompts. So the first prompt is to read any book written by a woman, because Lindsey reads majority women writers. The second prompt is to read a book by an author from Africa or in the African diaspora, which should be easy, especially for US residents, because it's Black History Month. So look how easy that was. Also, Lindsey studied African writers and writers in the African diaspora in graduate school. She did her whole dissertation on Paul Marshall, an Afro-Caribbean writer, so bonus points if you read Paul Marshall this month. And the third prompt is to read a book that just reminds you of Lindsey in some other way. So it could be a book about the outdoors because Lindsey enjoys hiking, or it could be a book about yoga because Lindsey is actually a certified yoga instructor. I don't think she teaches it anymore, but she did teach it for a while. Or it could be a book that heavily features dogs because Lindsey really loves her dog. Or it could be a book by one of Lindsey's favorite authors, like, say, Toni Morrison, or her favorite book in 2020 was Wayatu Moore's She Would Be King, so you could read something by Wayatu Moore. So really, you can kind of take this in any number of directions. So yes, so happy birthday, my dear, dear friend, and yeah, I'm really glad that you got me to join BookTube because I've really enjoyed getting to know people and becoming a part of this lovely community. So with that, here are the books that are going to be in my portion of the Lindsey Readathon. So for my book that's written by a woman, I really could go a couple of different directions with this. So I'm still reading Toni Morrison's The Bluest Eye, or rereading it, and I plan to finish that this month, so I could have picked that. And also could pick Octavia Butler's Parable of the Sower, which Lindsey and I are doing as a buddy read this month. So, so either of those I think will satisfy my read a book by a woman prompt. The second prompt, which is to read an author from Africa or in the African diaspora, I'm going to be reading, and I've already actually started this, Under the Udala Trees by Chinelo Okparanta. And this is a buddy read with Scott and Nell of Gunpowder Fiction and Plot. I'm reading it as an ebook, so I don't have a physical copy to hold up and show you. And then my other prompt is to read a book that reminds you of Lindsey in some other way. And so for that, I'm going to reread Lucille Clifton's Mercy, because Lucille Clifton is one of Lindsey's favorite poets, and she might actually be her favorite poet. Couldn't decide whether it was Lucille Clifton or Mary Oliver, but I know you like both, Lindsey. So I'm going to reread Lucille Clifton's lovely volume of poetry, Mercy, which I'm really looking forward to. So in terms of what's on the rest of my February TBR, I'm currently reading Philip Roth's Goodbye Columbus, so I plan to finish that this month. I'm also going to read Muriel Sparks' The Mandelbaum Gate for Robert at Barter Horde's Backlist Book Club. I also will be reading Akwaeke Emezi's The Death of Vivek Oji. This is the February selection for the Read Under the Bed book club, or is it Read Under the Bed? I'm not sure. I personally like Read Under the Bed because it rhymes, but this is the book club that was started by Scott and Nell at Gunpowder Fiction and Plot, and that's the selection for this month. And I haven't read anything by Akwaeke Emezi, so I'm excited to read my first book by them. Also, I've been assigned a group in the nonfiction round of the BookTube Prize, the Octafinals round, so I will be reading half of those books this month. So my group is nonfiction group B, as in bed. So I've already started one of them. That's David Zucchino's Wilmington's Lie. I will also, after that, be getting to Catherine Cho's Inferno, which is a memoir about motherhood and possibly also mental illness. And then I'll also be getting to Jessica Goudeau's After the Last Border, which is about refugees. And again, I don't have any of these books here with me to show you. Wilmington's Lie I'm listening to as an audiobook. The Catherine Cho book I will also be listening to as an audiobook. And the Jessica Goudeau book I'm waiting on a print copy from the library. And I also want to get to Justin Philip Reed's The Malevolent volume. I heard about this poetry. I mean, it had already been on my radar, but then I heard a fairly rave review of it from Mark Nash. So I checked to see if it was available at my local library, and it is. So I need to go pick that up. And I will be trying to get to that this month as well. And then for my Arab American literature project for this month, I'm going to read Through and Through Toledo Stories by Joseph Giha, which I just recently showed you in a haul if you watched that, and I was quite taken with the first few sentences of this, so definitely looking forward to reading this for my Arab American literature project. And then, and I will also be continuing my buddy read of Moby-Dick with Melissa, fully booked. I don't think we're actually set to finish that until probably the end of March, so that will be a continuing, ongoing thing. And then if somehow I miraculously manage to get through all of those things, doubtful, but if I do, I will start Michelle Alexander's The New Jim Crow, which I've owned for years and really need to get around to reading. So yeah, that's everything on my February TBR and my Lindsey Readathon list. So again, if you're watching this, please go over to Lindsey's channel, which I will link down below, and send her some birthday love and good wishes. And again, happy birthday, Lindsey. So thank you for watching. If you have thoughts about any of these books, please feel free to leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're excited to read for February and Black History Month and the Lindsey Readathon. So I hope everyone is staying healthy and well. I hope you're doing good reading whatever you're reading. And until next time, would it kill you to call you mother?